Yo, what up YouTubes? It's your boy 12 Pack and I'm back with another tutorial video for y'all. And this one we're going to be doing Matty flips. Alright, how to do your Matty flips. So for those of you that don't know, Matty flip is just a backwards power loop. So usually you're going to fly into it like this. You're going to have an object like a branch or something right there, and you're going to fly into that, and then you're going to go flip upside down, and then like the bottom part of the power loop, you're going to right yourself back up and go through it backwards. Okay, this is one of the more difficult tricks in FPV. I would put this right with like a nice clean inverted yaw spin. When I say a trick is difficult to learn, I don't mean just like pulling one off. I mean getting it really nice and dialed in so you can do it whenever you want. So today I'm going to show you how to go about beginning to practice it all the way through dialing in your Matty flips. If you've watched my trippy spin video and my how to dial in your power loop video, you're going to have a lot easier time because this kind of combines a couple things from both. You don't necessarily have to watch those ones. But my philosophy of FPV is more like to take it like a discipline, where I like to practice each one of the tricks individually and get them really down so that it makes my flying, like if I'm flying around just like freestyle for fun without a plan, that's going to be a lot more fun because I'm going to have a lot more tools in my belt, a lot more things I can do that are going to make it fun and interesting to me. So the first part of this, doing the Matty flip, is you want to be in an area that has some like tall stuff to look at, but also some like openness. This is similar to the power loop. So here we got a bunch of tall trees. So first part, we don't really have to find anything to Matty flip over. So this doesn't necessarily have to be the same. This is just the beginning part, okay, where we're going to practice getting used to going backwards. And what we're going to be practicing is something called the Matty swing. So we're going to fly past the very tall object, keep the top of it in view as you go past. So you're going to fly up like that, and then you're going to basically swing backwards under it. So it's kind of like the end part of the Matty flip, where you're going to be coming backwards underneath the object. Like, you know, the first part you're going to flip over, second part you're going to be swooshing backwards. So we're going to start with the second part first and just practicing and getting used to that part, okay? There you can see I went pretty low. So see, you're just treating it like a swing. And you can get more and more extreme with this. Or you could be really like not that extreme with it, basically. So this is why this is a good thing to practice and getting used to, like the second part of the Matty flip, basically. Yeah, so the more extreme you get and bring it really upside down, the more you're going to be like preparing yourself for the Matty. I got another one that you can sort of practice to make it more fun. Do that same thing, but go around an object. Just to make it a little more fun. This is really like what you practice to kind of learn the trippy. And it's a kind of a cool trick of itself. You can do it both directions. And again, see, I'm doing that at a pretty low camera angle. Before you're doing Matty flips, you should be really comfortable with power loops and some split S's too. That's another good one. And one of the reasons you should be pretty good at these is not just as a prerequisite, but like So here we're gonna Matty flip this branch, right? A good thing to do, see, I'm gonna split S it a few times. And this is just getting me like spatially aware. Same thing if I were to power loop it here. It's like getting me used to like the throttle I need to like save myself from it. It's getting me used to the space that I'm in. All that sort of stuff. Okay, so now we're good for all that stuff. We're good at the swing. Let's just go for the Matty here. So like right when you're looking up at it there, you kind of got to feel where you save yourself. But the higher up of the object that you're doing, the better. Because like you might even want something higher than this when you're first doing it. Because as you can see, I'm coming close to the ground even with this height. So like something even higher to really give yourself a lot of comfortability. Or the sim course will help you out quite a bit. And just relax, that's a big thing too. Like the more relaxed you are, the better you are at like making the correct moves that you need to make. Now the other thing here too is you don't actually have to Matty flip over anything. Just find two big tall objects like this and practice the Matty flip in between them. And have like an imaginary thing. So see, if you're going forwards past the objects and then coming backwards underneath and through them again, you're basically doing the Matty flip, and it can be a little more forgiving than trying to do it like over something. Okay, so now I have done all that stuff at like a 30-degree camera tilt. Now I'm gonna jack up the camera tilt and show you guys what it looks like at my preferred camera tilt. And just how much easier time you're gonna have seeing what's going on. Takes you a little bit to get used to this, but like I said, if you go up by 10 or 15 degrees at a time, like do it for a couple sessions, like I don't know, a good few sessions at like 10 degrees higher than you fly now. Fly that for like, I don't know, a dozen sessions or so. See, so this is a lot easier for me to see. And you can see how I'm like actually not going as low, kind of because I'm used to this angle more, but also because like when I'm underneath it, I'm like, because of my camera angle, I'm throttling up sooner, basically. And a lot of that is just because I'm used to that camera angle. Now another thing too, once you get used to Matty flips, you can do some other things like that, the flip through. Or you can double flip them. Or you can do the roll into the Matty flip. That's one of my favorites. Hope that helped you with your Matty flips. Hope to see more people doing more Matty flips and all the cool variations that can be done with Matty flips. It takes a good bit of practice, so don't get discouraged if you don't pick it up so quick. If you've done my trippy spin video and that helped you pick up trippy spins like quick, like don't be discouraged that this one's not the same. because doing Matty flips takes a lot of practice. It took me a ton of practice, and I really highly recommend practicing these in the sim. Like I was saying in my power loop video, put on something mindless, some music, maybe a documentary, something that occupies your brain, and just sit there in the sim doing Matty flip after Matty flip after Matty flip after Matty flip. This one really takes a lot of repetition to get them so that you could just do them whenever you want, however you want. It's a lot of fun, and it will add a lot of dimension to your flying once you get down these Matty flips. Appreciate y'all for watching. Hit the like or sub button if you're so inclined. I'll see you guys on the next one. 12 pack out.